As I look back on this amazing journey, I have to stop and think about how it all began. It started with a simple email and a scholarship. Next, textbooks and a computer arriving at your doorstep. What a wonderful thing. And then we entered into uncharted waters. It was a world we'd never dreamed of before. As we set sail along our journey, we were introduced to many fascinating classes, all of which helped us in our final creation of our thesis and media project. As we navigate these waters, a new door opens every month, and inside that door is a world full of knowledge. As I enter the door for multiple learning theories, I step into the world of Howard Gardner and multiple intelligences, and become acutely aware of my own personal learning styles, which enabled me to take a step back and examine the learning styles of my students to determine ways that I can reach all students in a manner that is preferred for their learning and will actually help them to gain the most knowledge. This course also brought us our first group project. We learned to work together to collaborate and create a final product. It helped me to learn more about thinking maps, which enabled me to then map out my direction for my thesis. As I continued on my journey, the next course would lead me to education design and evaluation and the introduction to ADDIE. This ADDIE process taught me to analyze my work, figure out exactly what it was that I wanted to do, design a course or a lesson that met that, develop it and implement it with my students, and most importantly, when the lesson had concluded, evaluate the learning and determine, was it effective, what could be changed to enhance it, and what would I do differently in the future. ADDIE is essential in developing core curriculum. As my voyage continued, I entered into uncharted waters and learned about emergent technologies and a collaborative culture. This course really introduced me to the power of Second Life and presentations, as well as iChat as a means to collaborate over distance and time with other people. This is a great way to bring in experts into your classroom to work together on distance learning, and I think iChat is definitely going to be a tool that I will continue to use in my future teaching. As I pass through the next door, I enter the world of training and motivational development. Throughout this course, I learned how to use film, music, and words to truly enhance a training and to motivate students to learn. I actually taught my professors how to wash a dog, but at the same time, I realized the power of these tools to enhance the educational process, to really motivate the students and actively engage them in their learning. Continuing along this path of knowledge, I entered digital media and educational applications. This course is where I really started laying out my content and figuring out how to take all of the pieces and put them together in a true multimedia project. I started creating online tutorials and lessons using Flash and different kinds of animation and design that really engaged my students, but also gave them an opportunity to do a self-paced lesson on the computer. It's a very powerful tool that I'm continuing to use. Moving on to musical theory and education applications, Dr. Rep taught me the power of music and education. It was a marriage made in GarageBand and the classroom. I loved understanding all the components of the music, hearing the different parts and learning about how you can use this to truly enhance what you're doing, but use music to teach. I created a song with the multiplication facts to teach my students their times tables, and I'm going to use music in all of my future lessons because the power of teaching kids with songs is so wonderful. I can't imagine what it would be like to teach without music. Filmmaking was my next adventure, and it just totally backed up everything that I've always believed in and have done with my students. I love video and I love incorporating it in education. And Kathy really showed us the power of these digital stories and how we can use them to truly help our students engage in the multimedia and share their thoughts and their ideas in an educational manner. Gaining strategies and motivation. There's so much you could say about this course, but the essence of what I gathered from this class is that you need to find a way to bring the fun back into learning. Introduce some type of game that matches your learning activity. There are endless possibilities for ways to turn things into a game, and Dr. Siegel's course helped me see that. All of these courses were instrumental in helping with the development of my thesis and shaping my future teaching practices. I know now the importance of actively engaging all of my students, incorporating multimedia and music and film and games to truly get them engaged and to use the Web 2.0 tools and the accessories that they're using at home in the classroom to bridge that digital divide.